Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, Century Ply, JK Tires, and new Citroën C3.
Good evening and welcome. Cases of sudden death that get quickly hushed up raise a lot of doubt, like the case of Sushant Singh Rajput, like the mysterious and unexplained death of Sunanda Pushkar in a hotel room, like the case of Sridevi, who died suddenly in Dubai. There were many questions raised then as well. And there are a lot of questions in this new case as well. The case of the sudden death of BJP leader and online video star Sonali Phogat. There is no doubt that Sonali Phogat has been murdered. But for some strange reason, no politician, not even from the BJP, her own party, seemed to be concerned about who murdered her. Only when we ask, and only when her family go to the media, did the BJP's Haryana Chief Minister, Mr. Khattar, speak. And the Goa Chief Minister, also from the BJP, seems distinctly uncomfortable talking about the murder of a high-profile party colleague in his state. What's going on? Privately, the word is out that the matter will get pushed to the central agencies to buy time. And there's a narrative being spread that she died of drug overdose, but that is not the complete truth. The fact is, like the case of the unexplained injury marks and injection marks on Sunanda's body, which have never been fully explained. In this case too, there is proof. In the post-mortem report, that she was beaten with blunt force injuries all over her body. The hotel where she was killed has suddenly been put under renovation overnight, meaning there is an institutional effort to wipe out evidence of any form, just remove the evidence, destroy the evidence, and all of this while the authorities spread an organized lie that this 43-year-old died of a sudden heart attack. What a lie! What an outrageous lie! What an institutionally spread lie. Dear viewers, my experience in cases of high-profile suspicious deaths which have a strong homicidal angle is that the authorities want the media attention to go away, and therefore they try to buy time. And for those not aware of Sonali Phogat, she was a very popular online star with immense political ambitions. Is there a political angle to her murder? Are some politicians aware of the murder plot? And is it convenient for all politicians to pretend that this murder was just a heart attack? Think about it, viewers. When all political parties come together to deny a clear case of murder, we must ask, what is everybody trying to hide? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big murder mystery. And there are attempts to bury the case in the media as well. Viewers, tonight, the Aam Aadmi Party also comes under scrutiny in another scam now linked to the field of education. That's debate number 2. And debate number 3 this evening. Simple question we must ask: can this decaying, atrophied, leaderless party, if you can call it that, even get 24 seats in 2024? That's the question I'd ask. The Lutyens media wastes its time about whether this decaying party can be revived. That's debate number 3, and here are the headlines this Friday evening on the Debate Tonight. 2 days after floating the cardiac arrest lie, the Goa police says Sonali Phogat was poisoned to death. Multiple injury marks are on the body and CCTV footage was available. Then why was there an attempt to cover up the murder in Goa? The Delhi government under the Aam Aadmi Party faces a second serious scam allegation. There's an investigation ordered into school constructions.
सबसे ट्रांसपेरेंट पॉलिसी थी, कोई घोटाला नहीं हुआ। ये सब झूठे आरोप लगा रहे हैं। आरोप लगा के इन्होंने एफआईआर कर दी मनीष सिसोदिया के खिलाफ।
Huge cost overruns and questions over the tendering process. Kejriwal, under a cloud, has to now respond on Schoolgate after Liquorgate. Ghulam Nabi Azad dumps the Vadra Congress, slams Rahul Gandhi and the coterie for demolishing the party. He is formally out. And with viral mass resignations of heavyweights, can lightweights get the Vadra Congress even 24 seats in 2024? India's biggest talking point tonight, a very high-profile social media star, a prominent member of the BJP. Sonali Phogat's death should have raised hackles. It should have triggered an immediate reaction. But for the past few days, there has been a great and obvious discomfort in political circles to even address the prima facie murder case here. There's a BJP government in Haryana where she's from. There's a BJP government in Goa where the murder happened. The evidence is piling up. But the fact is, true action is completely lacking. We've seen this lackadaisical approach. The Chief Minister of Goa appears to be extremely uncomfortable talking about the case. Mr. Khattar, Chief Minister of Haryana, literally has to be dragged into commenting on the case. And there also, all he wants to do is very quickly buy time by putting it before the central agencies. The approach seems similar to the approach in the case of Sunanda Pushkar's death. In the case of Sushant Singh Rajput, the question is, why do some want to play down the murder of Sonali Phogat? What are they trying to hide? Here is the story in case you missed it, and then we debate.
A short video star. Sonali Phogat had over 1.2 lakh followers on TikTok.
नया साल आपके जीवन में ढेर सारी खुशियां लेके आई।
Her popularity led to the BJP giving her a ticket to fight the assembly elections from Haryana. Currently on Instagram, she has a humongous audience of 8.9 lakh followers, and this was her last video. But the very next day, Tuesday, she was found dead.
She was brought dead in hospital. Doctor, after examination, told that she is no more, and our inquiries are in progress.
And within 24 hours, a cardiac arrest theory was floated.
सीरियसली देख रहे हैं, डीजीपी खुद मॉनिटर कर रहा है। प्रिलिमिनरी उसको लगा कि डिसीजन कार्डियक अरेस्ट, बट फिर भी उसका जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन पोस्टमार्टम का रिपोर्ट उसके पास आ जाएगा। प्रिलिमिनरी डॉक्टर्स और डीजीपी के कहने के अनुसार वो कार्डियक अरेस्ट जैसे लग रहा है।
But the post-mortem says there are multiple blunt force injuries over the body.
And the Chief Minister yesterday after a cabinet meeting said that she died of a cardiac arrest. But today, that is on 25th, the Department of Forensic Medicine has said that multiple blunt force injuries on her body have been observed.
Claims of suicide were floated out of nowhere, compelling the family to speak up and demand a case of murder.
गोवा आने का कोई प्लान था नहीं था और इनका प्री प्लान्ड मर्डर के लिए ही इनको लाया गया। घर के सदस्यों को गोवा आने के बारे में, सोनाली जी के गोवा आने के बारे में कोई जानकारी नहीं थी।
फिर उसके बाद फिर यूँ बोली कि मेरे साथ है ना कुछ गलत हो रहा है, मैंने यूँ लगा कि मैं ठीक होने में बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम होने लग रही है क्या, तो माँ की बात होती है ऐसी। तो जब भी आवाज़ सुनाई दी किसी के कमरे में आन की हूँ, कोई जेंट्स जैसे आवाज़ आई उसकी।
फिर हमारे बच्चे गए, उन्होंने देखा तो उसके मुंह लीला हुआ था, उसमें ड्रग्स दी गई थी काफ़ी मात्रा में।
In one alleged CCTV video, dressed in black, Sonali is seen in the video accompanied by her PA, Sudhir Sangwan, and his friend Sukhwinder. Sonali does not appear to be at ease and walks away. Another CCTV footage from hours before the death has surfaced. This footage at 4:27 a.m. from the Goa club shows a woman, seemingly Sonali, leaving a restaurant, showing her staggering and being accompanied by a suspect. You can see how she's struggling to maintain balance and almost collapses while moving up the stairs. The police has finally registered a murder case in Goa.
और एक वीडियो से जाहिर होता है कि उसको एक सब्सटेंस फोर्सफुली विक्टिम को वन ऑफ द एक्यूज पिला रहा है। जब उसको इस तथ्य से कन्फ्रंट कराया गया तो सुखविंदर और सुधीर सांगवान ने पुलिस के सामने कन्फेस किया कि उन्होंने इंटेंशनली एक्यूज को लिक्विड में कोई ऑब्नॉक्सियस केमिकल मिला करके पिलाया।
We are reporting from the same hotel. It's a Grand Leone hotel, where from the same restaurant they had the party. We even saw the CCTV footages, and from the same hotel now we can see there is a renovation work which is underway in the same hotel, where few days back Sonali Phogat has stayed in the same hotel from the time she was present at the Curlis restaurant, from the Curlis restaurant where she was given a drug substances, and after which rather than taking to the hospital, she was brought to the same hotel.
What turns out is that there are major lapses on the part of the Goa police. Not just that, there's not a single Goa police personnel present at the very hotel from where in the CCTV footage one can see Sonali Phogat being dragged out.
She was a BJP leader, and yet the Haryana government stepped in only after hue and cry by the family.
तो परिवार के लोग जैसा कहेंगे वैसा हम करेंगे, क्योंकि ये चीज हमने तो उसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए अपने एक विषय रखना है।
The case is an eerie reminder of the Sunanda death case and the Sushant Singh Rajput case, where suicide theories were pushed almost instantly. 4 days since Sonali's death, the question remains: was there a deeper plot to murder Sonali and then play it down? If so, why? Let's debate.
Before I begin the debate with Raman Malik, Pratik Som Savio, Durgadas Kamath of the Goa Forward Party, Brijmohan Srivastav of the NCP, Nitesh Sharma of the Congress, Barnali Basak and Simon Benjamin, I would like to speak to Watan Dhaka. Watan Dhaka ji Sonali Phogat के ब्रदर हैं और सोनाली फोगट के भांजे, नेफ्यू ऑफ सोनाली फोगट, विकास सिंघमार जी हमारे साथ हैं, वो हंसी से हैं। तो पहले मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा वतन जी कि क्या आपको लगता है कि इस केस में सच को छुपाया जा रहा है या दबाया जा रहा है? आपको क्या लगता है, क्या ये मर्डर का केस है और क्या सच को छुपाया जा रहा है?
देखो जी, जब शुरू में भाई गोवा गए थे तो उनकी कोई मदद नहीं कर रहा था, तो हमें लग रहा था भी हमारे कोई सुनाई नहीं हो रही, हमें कोई सुन नहीं रहा। लेकिन पोस्टमार्टम की रिपोर्ट के बाद जो रिपोर्ट आई उसके आधार पर लोगों को अरेस्ट कर लिया और उन्होंने अपना जुर्म कबूल कर लिया। तो अब हमें लग रहा है भी हमारे साथ अधिकारी और प्रशासन सब हमारे साथ ठीक है।
मैंने प्रशासन की बात नहीं कही, मैं ये पूछ रहा था कि आपको लगता है इसमें मर्डर का केस है तो इसको 4 दिन तक इस पर कोई बात क्यों नहीं हुई? अगर मर्डर का केस था, इसको दबाया क्यों जा रहा था?
हम तो बार बार यही कह रहे थे भी हमारी एफआईआर लॉज हो और हम 2 लोगों के नाम दिए उनको अरेस्ट किया जाए। तो वहाँ की जो पुलिस प्रशासन ने हमें बार बार ये कहा कि आप पहले पोस्टमार्टम कराओ, उसके बाद हम आपकी एफआईआर लॉज करेंगे।
ऐसा क्यों विकास जी, आपको क्या लगता है?
हेलो
विकास जी, आपको क्या लगता है इस मामले को इस तरह से दबाया क्यों गया इनिशियली?
सर ये सोची समझी साजिश थी और सोची समझी साजिश के तहत ही मर्डर किया गया है सर।
और क्यों, मतलब इसमें मोटिव क्या थी?
सर मोटिव सुधीर सांगवान का कुछ भी हो सकता है, प्रॉपर्टी के हड़पने का भी मोटिव हो सकता है, और भी कुछ हो सकता है। वो सुधीर सांगवान ही खुलासा कर पाएंगे जब उनसे प्रॉपर ढंग से पूछताछ की जाएगी।
और क्या वतन, आपको लगता है वतन जी कि संभव है कि ये जो 2 लोग हैं जिनको अरेस्ट किया गया, इनके ऊपर भी कोई है?
वो तो देखो जी, पुलिस पूछताछ करेगी, वही लोग बता पाएंगे भी इनके साथ कुछ और लोग भी हैं या किनके कहने पे इन्होंने ये किया जी।
जी, वतन जी और विकास जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। रमन मलिक, कैन यू हियर मी मिस्टर मलिक?
Yes, Arnab. Tell me.
Yeah. Mr. Malik, it seems to me the BJP leaders are very uncomfortable talking about this case. Wasn't she a senior BJP leader as well? You are in power in Goa, you are in power in Haryana where she's from. Why is there so much discomfort? It's almost like the government in Goa wanted to quickly hush up the case. Why is that the case?
I do not know where you get that notion from. Apparently, whenever I see there's anything which is related to Haryana, suddenly the tempo and agitation and the जिसे बोलते हैं हिंदी में एक पारा बढ़ जाता है. But anyways, coming down to the basic thing, we are not at all opposed. We are actually wanting that the entire investigation should be thorough, should be conducted properly. All evidences such as body tissues and other things should be kept in terms to, they should be preserved so that if the investigation
but your government is helping to destroy the evidence. Your government in Goa is trying to destroy the evidence because the entire hotel where she was staying has been put under reconstruction. Am I right, Durgadas Kamaji? Am I right? Has the hotel not been put under reconstruction suddenly, immediately after the murder?
See, I'm told that even the room number has been removed. From my source, what I've learned is even the room number has been removed by the hotel owner, and the entire area has been cordoned off. No one has been allowed to go or question the people there. The first, coming to this case, when this issue came up on Tuesday early morning, when the news flashed on Republic, maybe in the morning around 8 o'clock, 8:30, Chief Minister was quick to react by afternoon saying that it's a cardiac arrest. So my first question is, how did Chief Minister come to this conclusion?
In the studio, please. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I was not getting any audio in the studio, so I had to tell the directors. Please continue. Yes, please continue.
So how did Chief Minister come to a conclusion saying that it's a cardiac arrest?
Those
even a postmortem was not
held. Who had given these statements that there was a cardiac arrest, they are under investigation.
Boss, I think you are
not under investigation.
It was not the police person.
Durgadas Kamath has a counter question. No. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. One at a time.
Why would we not want a thorough investigation?
It was the Chief Minister who made a categorical statement saying it was a cardiac arrest.
Why would we not want a thorough investigation?
You tell me that.
So why did the family allege that there was a...
Louder please in the studio. I can't hear Mr. Kamath. Anand.
We are making allegation.
The statement was...
Can you...
We are making the allegation.
Given by the
how come did Chief Minister make a statement that it was a cardiac arrest? How did it found out? Even before a postmortem was conducted. You answer this.
Yeah, why? No, exactly. No, precisely. 1 minute.
When Chief Minister himself is the doctor.
Yeah. Why did the 1 second. Why did Mr.
They were taken to task. They are under investigation.
Mr. Malik, you're not going to get away with so easily on this. Mr. Malik, understand. You are first of all not going to get away so easily on this. How did the Chief Minister say that it's a suicide? 1 minute, please understand. And why did it take 4 days to reveal she was drugged? 4 days. 4 days to reveal she was drugged.
Okay.
No, 1 minute. There's no. Why? That means you were trying to hide something.
Can I answer?
Am I right, Brijmohan ji? That's what it looks like to me.
No.
That there has been an attempt to hide something. What are you trying to hide? Tell me.
Answer now. Or do you want?
And she was having the marks.
See,
marks of the beating.
There is no scope of hiding anything. There's no desire of hiding, because somebody who's gone is part of our family, number one. Number two, the comments made by the Chief Minister were based upon the information given by the police personnel.
Don't try to cover up, sir.
Under investigation. The third thing is...
Sir, don't try to cover up.
Are you going to act against the police personnel? Are you going to act against the police personnel? Boss, we are in Goa here. Don't try to mislead the nation. You are misleading the nation.
Only you are having a debate, the other channels are having a debate. I do not understand till such time
Mr. Malik,
you do not get a proper forensic evidence.
Mr. Malik, 1 minute. Mr. Malik, Mr. Malik.
You will tomorrow say, why did the police not come and do an
Mr. Malik,
PAC?
Mr. Malik.
This is absurd.
Mr. Malik, just wait a while, please. Before you pass judgments when it was that it is absurd, let me remind you, it is your party which had asked all the questions. In the case of Sunanda, you had asked very serious questions. KJ Alphonse had asked questions. At that time, now former BJP Vice President...
Even in your time when you were arrested, we asked the question.
No, I'm asking... 1 minute. Just wait a while. Okay? Though there is a person from a political party called the NCP, which had said at that point of time that we will make sure that Arnab commits suicide. Though I am not the subject of debate out here, please answer the question very clearly tonight. There is a BJP leader who's a very well-known online video star who has died very mysteriously. Let's look at the facts here. It is quite clear that she has been murdered. Simple. There are blunt force injuries all over the body, Mr. Srivastav, and all over her body, Durga Das Kamath. A BJP leader has blunt force injuries all over her body. And till today and till yesterday, till the media has made it a big issue, a story was put out, oh, she's had a heart attack and died, let's send the body home. And now, and it's only because of our pushing that our questions are being asked. Mr. Brijmohan Srivastav, I think it's a major issue out here. It should be a national controversy.
Yeah, it is a major issue. Actually, the BJP is not concerned with their leader. She was a known leader in the Haryana, and they have not taken any cognizance of her death. Chief Minister was silent. Chief Minister was saying that there is a heart attack of her, and the fact was not this. Why the Chief Minister of Goa has given this statement? It is a major question.
Do you have no answer? Do you think it's so easy for you to get away? In this case, please answer. Savio, I know you want to come in. 1 second. Also, I can see, and I'm sure Anand, my producer, can also see Nitesh Sharma coming in on the debate. Thank you, Anand. Yes.
अर्नब जी मैं दलगत राजनीति से ऊपर उठकर यह पूछना चाहता हूं कि सोनाली फोगाट हरियाणा में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की एक बहुत बड़ी नेता थी, कार्यकर्ता थी और एक हमारी महिला थी। क्या उनके साथ जो हुआ है, हरियाणा में भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार है और गोवा में भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार है, उनके साथ जो हुआ है,
Raman Malik, wait a minute. Somebody is speaking, for God's sake. Raman, listen to the other side.
क्या भारतीय जनता पार्टी की यही कार्य प्रणाली है? अगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी की नेता के साथ यह होता है कि 4 दिन तक उनका वहां पोस्टमार्टम भी नहीं हो रहा है, जहां गोवा राज्य में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार है, तो आम आदमी इस भारत का भारतीय जनता पार्टी से क्या उम्मीद रख सकता है?
ये क्या बेहूदगी की बातें हैं आप कर रहे हैं? ये कौन सी बेहुदी की बातें कर रहे हैं? मतलब क्या बीजेपी की सरकार होने का मतलब ये है कि सरकार को हम अपनी मर्जी से चलाएं? सरकार पद्धति से चलती है, प्रणाली से चलती है। सरकार
louder, please don't plump me. Listen to Nilesh, I want audio.
अपनी माँ के लिए रो रही है, वो बताएंगे आपको कि बेहुदी की बातें क्या होती है। आप क्या कह रहे हैं? 4 दिन से जिस परिवार को उनके परिवार के सदस्य की डेड बॉडी नहीं मिलती है, और आप ये कह रहे हैं कि बेहुदी की बात करते हैं। शर्म आनी चाहिए आपको, शर्म आनी चाहिए आपको, ऐसी शब्दावली का प्रयोग करते हुए आपको शर्म आनी चाहिए।
सरकार के साथ परिवार के साथ सरकार है और सरकार के साथ परिवार है।
परिवार के साथ सरकार ये खड़ी है कि 4 दिन के अंदर पोस्टमार्टम होता है। परिवार के साथ सरकार ये खड़ी है कि ये कह दिया जाता है पहले दिन बिना चार्ज के
आप ये चाहते हैं कि भाजपा भी कांग्रेस और अन्य छोटे नेता वन पार्टी लीडर्स की कंपनी की तरह पूरे प्रणाली को चलाए। ये क्या हिसाब किताब है? क्या हमारे घर की एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन न्याय पद्धति से चलेगी?
सरकार का दायित्व बनता है। सरकार किस लिए बनाई जाती है? लोकतंत्र।
मुझे ये बताइए, रमन मलिक, एक मिनट, नितेश शर्मा, okay, no, 1 minute, there is an update on this, viewers. This is going to be, and let me tell you, this is going to be one of the biggest controversies. And Raman Malik, you can shout, you can scream what you want. The whole country is asking questions now about who killed Sonali Phogat, and more importantly, why there was an organized cover-up. You know something? There is a CCTV. It has been there for 4 days. Why was the CCTV not examined 4 days ago?
अर्नब जी,
No, why was the CCTV को छुपाने की कोशिश क्यों हुई?
अर्नब जी, विडंबना है। हरियाणा प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री ये कहते हैं कि सोनाली फोगाट का परिवार कहेगा तो सीबीआई जांच करवाएंगे। विडंबना है हमारे प्रदेश की कि ऐसे मुख्यमंत्री हमारे प्रदेश में बैठे हैं। परिवार क्यों कहेगा कि इस मामले की सीबीआई जांच कराई जाए? हरियाणा प्रदेश के आप मुखिया हैं, आपको सीबीआई तुरंत प्रभाव से सीबीआई जांच करवानी चाहिए।
हाँ, तो हर एक जांच सीबीआई को दे दीजिए, हर जांच सीबीआई को दे दीजिए।
भाई साहब, अगर आपके परिवार का कोई
नजर आती है तब आप सीबीआई जांच करते हैं।
भगवान ना करे आपके परिवार के किसी सदस्य के साथ ये हादसा हो जाए तो मैं आपसे पूछता कि सीबीआई को जांच करानी चाहिए कि नहीं करानी चाहिए। शर्म आ रही है मुझे कि आप इतना बड़ा हादसा होने के बाद आप ये कह रहे हैं
बिल्कुल सीबीआई की जांच जहां जरूरी हो वहां बिल्कुल करानी चाहिए, और इस जांच के बाद तो सीबीआई।
We are debating what is quite clearly the murder of a BJP leader. We are debating today, viewers, the very sensational murder of a BJP leader in Goa. What is surprising in this case is that the BJP government in Goa and the BJP government in Haryana don't seem to worked up about this.
ये लोग सीबीआई की जांच से इस बात से डरते हैं कि बहुत बड़े नेताओं के, बहुत बड़े भारतीय जनता पार्टी के मगरमच्छों के नाम सामने आ जाएंगे।
But break the law.
Who's breaking the law? Who's breaking?
दीजिए नाम, अगर आपके पास कोई नाम है।
नाम तो सीबीआई जांच करेगी, उसके बाद सामने आएंगे।
Mr. Malik said that, at the start.
Durgadas Kamath of the Goa Forward Party said he has an update on this. Viewers,
Mr. Malik, Mr. Malik said that, saying the police personnel are under investigation who misled the chief minister. I just checked, none of the police personnel are under investigation. Why is he lying? We are sitting here in Goa and following up the matter continuously.
Better.
You are mistaken, sir. There are already reports from prominent news channels also that these people who have given wrong information, they are under investigation.
Boss, we are sitting on the ground here. We are at the ground zero. We are at the ground zero here. The question is, why did the chief minister say it was a cardiac arrest? You have not answered. Whom did the chief minister want to protect?
6 or 7 national.
Whom is trying to protect?
6 or 7 national.
Whom is trying to protect? And after 3 days, after the post-mortem, a murder section was added.
उनकी क्या मदद की है गोवा में?
Why is no one allowed to go near the hotel at Vagatur?
Why was the
where she was staying?
भाई साहब,
why is the room number been removed?
वहाँ पे
No, are you saying 1 minute, just 1 minute. I was Savio also is on the debate. Raman, please wait. I have Savio and Pratik Som also joining the debate now, and there's Savio and Pratik Som on the debate right now. Viewers, very serious matter. You see the CCTV footage which is available minutes or hours before her death. There is a woman, seemingly Sonali, unable to walk, almost like she's hurt or drugged. She makes a hand gesture at two men who are standing to her left. She is being helplessly taken by a man in a black shirt. She's dragged by a man in the black shirt while three others are spotted watching. 16 seconds.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रवक्ता से एक सवाल पूछना चाहता हूं कि 4 दिन में पोस्टमार्टम क्यों हुआ, इतनी लेट लतीफी गोवा में क्यों हुई? भारतीय जनता
Because
पार्टी
there was a cover up. Because there was a cover up. Savio, the question is not Savio. The question here in this case, Savio, the question is not about whether there was a murder, but why there was a cover up of the murder. Now, cover up does not happen unless there are some pressures. Who is putting the pressure to cover up the murder of this BJP leader and who also has a strong online presence? The question is, who is putting the pressure and why?
Arnab, please allow me 30 seconds, and I'm sure my panelists will allow me that. My conscience doesn't allow me to play politics over the death of an innocent girl. So let me state some facts of what our investigations have revealed. This game began in Haryana, but the goal was scored in Goa. That's point number 1. Sex, drugs, and rave will be at the core root in this unfortunate incident. Third point, the truth behind this game, which could very well be a big game, will be with the 2 accused that have been arrested. So it is important for the investigative agency, both in Goa and in Haryana, to begin investigations into the journey of Sonali Phogat into Goa that led to her unfortunate murder. So it is important. So while we are looking at the fact that you might think it's a cover-up, and there are many yet to come out in fact of the information that is there, the core root of the problem and the place where it happened has been in the news before. For these kind of
इनको बोलने दे, ये अपनी बात खत्म करें, उसके बाद बोलिए, please wait.
Let me finish. So the important part is, where did it happen? It happened in Curly's. Okay, Curly's has been in the news before as well. This is a repeat of something similar that happened, an unfortunate incident many years back. The point is what? The point is, what is the core at this? And the core is sex, drugs, and rave. And these two people, Sukhbir and Sukhwinder, somewhere down the road, this planning started in Haryana and it ended in Goa. So the route has to start there. Are there more players involved? That only Sukhwinder and Sukhbir can tell us.
No.
But it is not what meets the eye, so I can say right now.
No, once it's Savio, that explains one part of it, if that is indeed true. But I still don't get an answer to the fundamental question.
That is
and fundamental question I don't get an answer, and I don't think Durgadas Kamath got an answer. Why was there a cover-up? You are saying that the planning for her murder has started in Haryana, but why was there a cover-up in Goa? Why was there a cover-up in Goa?
Well, Arnab, I'm not in a
but that is the point, right?
On that, because I'm still investigating whether
I'm sure you are.
In Goa.
No, I'm sure, but there was a cover-up in Goa.
I am only.
So were there? My question, next follow-up question will be: were there very powerful people involved in this, Pratik Som? These two people who are arrested, are they the two people, or is there someone bigger behind the conspiracy, Pratik?
See, Arnab, first of all, as my party is representing on this mysterious death, first of all, I would like to, offer my condolences to the family of Sonali Phogat and my sympathies towards the young girl, daughter of Sonali Phogat. Now, Arnab, coming back to this point, the mysterious death of Sonali Phogat has led to the, motion of criminal justice system, whether it is being investigated by Goa police or by the CBI or maybe by any other agency. What we want is that thorough investigation should happen.
No, you want to buy time. I want Barnali Basak on this. That sounds like an attempt to buy time. Watch. Just
Arnab, I would like to bring one more.
Durga Das
listen to me. Arnab, we should not. Arnab, I think media is sensationalizing this claim of a murder by these persons. Let me tell you that in previous cases which you just mentioned, in Sushant Singh case, till now charge sheet is not filed. Nobody knows that what was the reason of his alleged suicide / murder. In second case of Sunanda Pushkar, the main accused was acquitted by the courts in Delhi. In Sridevi case, there is no clue that, what all happened. No charge sheet is filed. I think media should not sensationalize this particular,
one minute. I have a clear 1 minute. 1 minute. Pratik, let me respond to you. Pratik, let me respond to you. Let me respond to you. I want Barnali also in. First, case of Sushant Singh Rajput. You are right, the CBI is investigating the matter. And let me tell you, had it not been for us raising the questions, I can assure you, CBI would not have been investigating the matter. It is only when you found there were a lot of public questions that the government was compelled to put the matter to the CBI. So please be absolutely clear about that. On Sunanda Pushkar, you or I, or Barnali, allow me to complete. You or I or Barnali, just 1 minute. But allow me to complete when I'm answering you on all 3 points. Why do you feel that because I'll prove you wrong, you'll have to intervene? Okay. In the case of Sunanda Pushkar, do you have an explanation for the injury marks that were there on her body? Right. Do you have an explanation for the injection marks on her body? You don't. So don't pass judgment on that. Am I clear? We got the windows wrong now. Just wait a minute. Okay? No. Why on the third point? And on the third point. You are representing a party which has the Deputy Chief Minister's position in Haryana. Why didn't the Deputy Chief Minister or the Chief Minister step in suo motu on the case? You have started talking about it only when there is a huge outcry in the country. Am I right, Barnali? They wanted the issue to die down. I can equally accuse you. You wanted the entire issue to die.
A case which seemed like simplicity, it was a cardiac arrest, and the post-mortem report showed otherwise. Now that definitely shows that there was a hush-up and they tried to cover it up.
Has asked for a fair investigation in this matter. I can give it. I can show you the video clip as well, that within 2 hours, Dushyanth Chautala, Deputy CM of Haryana, has asked for a fair investigation in this matter.
That is only,
whether it is through CBI,
no, absolutely not. That's only when the matter has come up in the media. That's only people are asking whether powerful people are involved in this. Are powerful people involved? Can you hold your heart and say no powerful people are involved? If there are no powerful people involved, why was the case being buried?
Then why is there the hush-up?
Why the hush-up then? Why was the attempt to hush up? Barnali, please. Barnali.
Yeah, that is the question. Like, what? A case which seemed like simplicity, it was a cardiac arrest, and the post-mortem report showed otherwise. You should have raised your eyebrows then itself, that where did the injury marks come from? This directly indicates to murder. And if there is a murder, then you should know or investigate why and how the murder took place. So therefore, the proper investigation should be led, and there should not be a cover-up in this.
Madam, who said that the heart attack has happened? It is the media only who has claimed that she has died due to heart attack.
I'm sorry, that was the story.
It was the chief minister on record.
I'm sorry, Benjamin. That's absolutely wrong. Benjamin. Durgadas, come on.
It was chief minister on record who himself is a doctor who said it's a cardiac arrest after a press briefing on Wednesday. After the cabinet meeting when he was briefing the press, he said it's a cardiac arrest.
was.
How did he come to a conclusion?
I don't know how much criminal law do you.
It's not the first time he has made this statement. Previously in the month of August 2021, in the Siddhi Naik case, CM said it's a case of drowning.
I don't know how.
Subsequently, case was registered as a murder case, and now the case has been closed in the month of August.
Report takes.
We fear same thing might happen here.
Information available.
See, please read some criminal law of this country and know that post-mortem report takes some time to come.
Based on the reports available.
You decide first, Raman, whether you are saying. Raman,
Arnab, please let me give one more.
No, I can see the discomfort now. Viewers, can you see the discomfort now? The questions are becoming more specific. Can you see the discomfort on this side?
Family, BJP family.
I have learned from sources that the officer who was investigating the case today has handed over the case to another officer.
At the hotel where she was staying, you know, they immediately after a murder, they start renovation. Shouldn't your eyebrows be raised?
Sir, we are running a country.
I mean, what does that indicate? What was the urgent need of renovating the hotel? Are they really trying to cover up certain things?
It's high time that Goa Chief Minister need to be stripped of the home portfolio.
Those are points to be asked to the investigators.
This is not the first time he has made this, the second time. In Siddhi Naik case in the month of August 2021, CM said it's a case of drowning. Subsequently, it was registered as murder.
In cases where there are mysterious deaths taking place, each and every fact
I said Simon is also on the debate. Simon Benjamin is saying something now. Simon, yes, what do you think, Simon?
At least carry out the investigation.
The point, Arnab, thank you. The point I'm making here is that it is too early to say that there is a cover-up or there is no cover-up. If the investigation is at a very early stage, they are still trying to discover what is the motive of the murder. If the motive of the murder is discovered, the reason for the
Simon, that's elementary stuff. Listen, Simon. Let's be very practical out here, okay? So the entire murder scene has been destroyed. The place where she has died has been completely destroyed. Laid bare. Am I right, Durgadas Kamath? That the whole place, Durgadas and Brijmohan are there. I am told that the whole hotel has gone under renovation. The whole hotel has gone under renovation the moment she died or was killed there. Which police force allows that?
This is a wrong
6 o'clock in the evening. We have checked.
Can they quote any government official who has said that
of the CCTV?
No, this is a wrong claim.
Sawant has lost credibility.
When Chief Minister is saying that it is a case of heart attack, then who other can say anything?
Mr. Kamath, you are talking about credibility. Let's not joke on a national television. I am talking about very simple elementary facts that if there is any reports which suggest otherwise, that the investigation is not happening with the right intent or right procedure,
I am saying so.
You must
okay, so I am saying
comment
so.
on it. You must
I am saying
challenge
so. Raman, 1 minute. Viewers, the Congress party also coming in with the debate right now. Nitesh Sharma wants to make a point to Raman Malik. This is becoming a political controversy also. Nitesh, yes. Nitesh ji boliye.
चाहे हरियाणा राज्य है, चाहे गोवा राज्य है, दोनों राज्यों में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार है और इस सारे मामले में यह चीज निकल के आती है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बिल्कुल 100% असंवेदनशील है। नहीं, ना तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की हरियाणा की सरकार ने इस मामले में कोई संवेदनशीलता दिखाई और ना ही गोवा की किसी सरकार ने इस मामले में कोई संवेदनशीलता दिखाई।
आप ये बताइए, आपको इस विषय में पता क्या है?
आप पूछिए,
आप
पूछना क्या चाहते हैं? आप इस विषय में, आप इस विषय में जो पूछना चाहते हैं, मैं इस विषय में आपको सारी जानकारी दूंगा।
इस पे लगे हुए हैं।
रमन मलिक 1 minute. Nitesh 1 minute. Nitesh जी 1 minute. रमन मलिक, नितेश जी 1 मिनट रुकिए, मैं रमन मलिक से बात करना चाहता हूँ। रमन मलिक जी मेरी बात सुनिए। इधर उधर की बात मत कीजिए, सीधी बात करिए मेरे साथ। मैं आपसे सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ। Please don't look left or right. I am asking you the question. Answer me, Raman Malik, and can everybody be quiet now for a minute? Durgadas Kamath, I seek your cooperation as well, because I just have one question to Raman Malik. Raman Malik, I am telling you, listen to me. I am telling you something, all right? I am saying that I don't know what kind of an absolutely ridiculous investigation your police force is claiming to do. Either your police force is incompetent or you are putting pressure on them to bury this case. I'm telling you directly. Now you'll ask me, how can you come to a conclusion? Are you an investigative officer? Well, I am not an investigative officer, but I am a person with above average intelligence. But even if I had average intelligence or less than average intelligence, I would have said the following to you. And Barnali is on the debate, and this debate can go on with Barnali and Durgadas on the right. You said cardiac arrest. She has multiple blunt force injuries all over her body. 1 minute, let me complete. Well, don't intervene when I'm speaking. Don't intervene, sir. Don't intervene, I'm catching you. Don't intervene. Don't intervene. I'm saying to you, you were saying cardiac arrest. Then you said heart attack. Now you will say poisoning. For God's sake, she has multiple blunt force injuries, which means she has been battered to death. Is the police blind? Don't they see the injuries? Do they need a post-mortem report to see the injuries? You're trying to cover this up, sir, and now you tell me why you tried to cover this up.
No, nobody is trying to cover it up, Arnab. We want justice for Sonali and Yashoda.
No, don't give me this.
Yashoda is a 15-year-old child who's lost
Sir,
both
now
of her parents.
don't drag her child into this.
Lost both of her
don't use her child politically, sir.
We want justice for them.
Absolutely
Sonali
not.
was part of the BJP family.
You know how the big law and order issue this is?
So, I do not understand.
This is
when we are grieving and we are yet maintaining our decorum, you have a problem with that?
Sir, you are not doing the investigation. Don't hide under the excuse that you are grieving. You are not grieving. If you were truly grieving, you would have carried out a proper and not a sham investigation.
Of BJP, we are grieving in Haryana.
Arnab,
we do not believe that
if you were grieving in Haryana, why didn't the Haryana Chief Minister pick this up suo moto?
The cause of action, the murder or unfortunate death has happened in Goa. I mean, this is really surprising. Investigation is underway. Charge sheet has yet not been filed. Nobody has been allowed to let go. 2 days have been passed to this. All investigation is happening. You are asking questions to Haryana Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister who has asked for a fair probe. Please have some patience and let.
Why does the Haryana Chief Minister not ask why the crime scene was destroyed?
Who says that? Who says that?
Why does he not ask?
Why
does he not ask?
You cannot quote media.
Why does the Haryana Chief Minister not ask why the Goa police was putting out a wrong theory for the last 3 to 4 days? Why does the Haryana Chief Minister not ask those questions?
Is this a claim by a family member? The family
why are you shooting off the shoulders of the family member?
Joined this show in the beginning.
You are shooting off the shoulders of the family member now. Is the family investigating the case?
Has been destroyed.
Is the family investigating the case?
Happened till now.
The family is investigating the case. Are you interested in the truth?
Please tell me, where is the lacuna in the investigation?
The lacuna is all over. The lacuna is in hiding a case of obvious murder. What can be a greater lacuna than that?
Goa police. What is the problem when Goa police?
The problem is when from all available facts it's a murder. You accept Pratik. You accept it's a murder. You know it's a murder. You know she's been murdered. Can you tell me she was not murdered? And when you know she was murdered, why were you insisting it was not a murder for the last 3 days?
FIR under 302.
Yeah, after a media outcry. After a massive media outcry. Did you file a FIR under 302 day 1? You are filing an FIR under 302 after allowing the complete destruction of the crime scene. What a joke. What a joke. Savio, tell him. He wants an FIR. I know you've got a BJP connection here, but Savio, speak up. FIR under 302 after allowing a willful destruction of evidence. It's a joke.
अपनी स्टेटमेंट दे दी थी कि सोनाली फोगाट
Who says that? Nobody says this.
Said that it is not a murder.
10 seconds, please. उनके फैमिली मेंबर्स ने ये मामला उठाया,
प्लीज।
तब जाकर ये सारी
ये जो मामला है ना गोवा से शुरुआत नहीं हुआ है। ये जो मामला है ना हरियाणा से चालू हुआ है। तो ये जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन आप भोग रहे हो, सुनो पहले बात।
इंडिया में
ये जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन जो होना चाहिए ये शो हुआ है, गोवा के अंदर हुआ है, लेकिन ये किस्सा जो चालू हुआ है हरियाणा में हुआ है। सबसे महत्वपूर्ण चीज ये है कि हमें इस इन्वेस्टिगेशन के भीतर जाना है, इस इन्वेस्टिगेशन के भीतर जाना है। You need to go deep into the investigation. There is much more than what meets the eye. The most important thing is to get to the bottom of the case, then deal with everyone who could be involved in the cover-up. But right now, the most important thing is for us to get to the genesis of the problem. Why was Miss Phogat in Goa? Who got her to Goa? Was it planned for her to be in Goa? Was she drugged in Goa? That are the questions that need to be answered. Instead of us playing politics around it, let's get down to the most important aspects of the investigation.
तो क्या जिसने भी इस क्राइम को अंजाम दिया है,
बीजेपी
Pratik Shrom is on the left. He's speaking, Anand. Pratik and Savio.
क्या क्रिमिनल्स को गोवा सबसे
अर्नब, his claims has zero substance. हरियाणा में हुआ, अरे भाई हरियाणा में क्या हुआ आप बताइए तो सही। हरियाणा में कॉन्स्पिरेसी हुई, हरियाणा में क्या कॉन्स्पिरेसी हुई? Your claims have zero substance. You have zero evidence. You are talking in air. You are quoting media from XYZ.
Pratik Shrom of the JJP.
You have no. Your claim has no substance.
I'm not quoting any media. I'm giving you a logical progression. I'm giving you a
Mohan is speaking. Anand on the right.
He died of heart attack. What is your source? You tell me.
Bridge Mohan is also
I'm giving you a logical progression with which the investigation had to go.
Do you know
Bridge Mohan replaces this
happened only in
Banali.
anything?
Bridge Mohan and Banali.
could not have happened only in Goa.
When the government is saying
There is a debate on the left here.
you hand it over to CBI.
Stop
what is your
giving Goa a
problem?
bad name.
You have zero claim. You have zero claim with you.
I have no
You
problem.
don't know anything
I
about
have no
criminal
problem.
justice
The
system.
fact that the murder had taken place in Goa itself.
Sonali Phogat cannot get the justice if there is
Even before the
Well, viewers, I'll just say this now. I'll have to close this here at this point. Viewers, I just want to say this here. There are too many unanswered questions. Sonali Phogat died on 23rd August. Viewers, it's been 4 days now. 4 days completed today. Fact is, the government in Goa did absolutely nothing. The evidence has been covered up. And there is a serious question about very powerful people, whether very powerful people are behind her murder. And we shall investigate. Ladies and gentlemen, on the other side, first there was Liquorgate, and now there is a whole controversy about whether there was excessive expenditure and possible corruption in the construction of classrooms. Viewers, the Aam Aadmi Party is besieged on all sides on questions of corruption. Should they answer the questions specifically? Tonight, I come to them with those specific questions on whether there is an education scam as well on the other side.
Amity University Dubai has been awarded as the best university campus in the Middle East by Forbes magazine and recognized as the best university for job placements. Jumpstart your global career in Dubai with Amity, with faculty and students from over 50 nationalities. Visit amity.edu/Dubai.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
Enroll in any of REVA's wide range of courses designed to take on an evolving education and an expanding future. REVA University.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana said that the Supreme Court Collegium successfully appointed almost 224 judges in several high courts during his tenure and has cleared almost all names concerning the Delhi High Court in hope that these recommendations would be cleared by the centre as well. Justice Ramana, who will retire from office today upon attaining the age of superannuation, said that he took up the issue concerning the appointment of judges and infrastructure during his term and hoped that he stood for the up to the expectations of the legal fraternity. 5 people were killed while 7 others sustained injuries after a fire broke out in a multi-story building in UP's Moradabad. Shailendra Kumar Singh, the district magistrate of Moradabad, said that the fire broke out in a 3-story building. In the incident, 5 people lost their lives and 7 were rescued from the building and later were rushed to the hospital for treatment. The anti-drug cell of Imphal East Police busted a fake currency racket at Urup Gangtak village area. 2 persons have been arrested in this matter. The officials also recovered drugs and bundles of fake currency from the gang.
By Jammu and Kashmir High Court, the High Court has decided to reopen the Nadi Mug massacre case, in which around 24 Kashmiri Pandits were killed by the Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorists in 2003. The case was closed after the High Court rejected the plea of the J&K prosecution wing, in which it was said that the case be moved to a safer location or some free trial with the fresh trial be inducted in the case, as the witness fear while going to depose their statement in the Shopian, where the case was originally registered and the trial was going on. Now the High Court has recalled its decision of 2014 and the next date of hearing has been scheduled on 15th of September, in which the next process will be followed. But this is a big move by the J&K High Court to deliver justice to the Kashmiri Pandits. With Sarjeevan Kumar, Gursimran Singh for Republic Media Network.
A group of lawyers from West Bengal wrote to the Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana, raising concerns over the alleged threat to a CBI judge presiding over Trinamool Congress leader Anubrata Mondal's case, as they sought the transfer of the case outside West Bengal. The lawyers said that special CBI court...
The Election Commission of India has recommended that Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren be disqualified as an MLA in an Office of Profit case related to illegal mining. Sources in the know say if he is disqualified, he will have to step down as Chief Minister as well.
Amity University Dubai has been awarded as the best university campus in the Middle East by Forbes magazine and recognized as the best university for job placements. Jumpstart your global career in Dubai with Amity, with faculty and students from over 50 nationalities. Visit amity.edu/Dubai.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है, पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
Enroll in any of REVA's wide range of courses designed to take on an evolving education and an expanding future. REVA University.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है, पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
Roundup of all that's making news from across the country. The Indian Army foiled an infiltration attempt by Pak terrorists in forward areas of Uri sector on 25th of August. In fact, neutralizing 3 terrorists and also recovery of large quantity of warlike stores. The operation was launched based on specific intelligence from Army intel agencies. Consequently, on 24th of August afternoon, multiple ambushes were laid to trap the infiltrators. CM Hemant Soren has called for a meet at 11 a.m. today. The meet will be held at the Chief Minister's residence. Reportedly, in this meet, the strategy regarding the decision of the Election Commission will be discussed. Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana, said that the Supreme Court collegium success